Do you think there was a use to this vote, in particular, in this motion? Why do you think the Quebec Liberal MNAs did not abstain or even vote nay against this motion? I do think courage is best demonstrated through action. And in this case, the action was really not in tune with the raison d'etre of in fact, the oldest party in Quebec history, I might add. And at a time when we were looking for Captain Canada, so to speak, figure in our leadership race, the one thing that did unite us is our survival as a country versus the consistent threats of domineering Trump. And I do think it was really ill-timed, literally the day of the King's visit on top of it. It could have waited a month, or something like that. And it's not one of the top 10 priorities of Quebecers either. And one of the things that really surprised me is how everyone, not a single nay vote took place. Now, is this what Quebecers are aching for among our political party leaders? I would say, someone who does not cave to separatists because they know where they stand, rather than give a very nuanced, mixed, typical politician answer and succumb to public pressure, or in this case, the Legislative Assembly's pressure, would have been much more demonstrative of leadership, in my view. I echo the sentiment you just discussed. And we're also at a time where Quebecers are really looking for someone, well, because all the 5 candidates are male of the party, who is a man of the people, who will go against the status quo. And this would have been an excellent method for a specific leadership candidate to differentiate and position themselves as the true leader.
Who are you referencing here?
Well, to my surprise, none of them actually did. Literally, this would have been the most opportune moment to do it. And I still have not seen any evidence of that. In fact, almost 5 of the candidates, I think, still have a very nuanced, mixed message, rather than be proud to be Quebecers and proud to be part of the Canadian Federation that we have. Saint-Pierre Plamondon did artfully in the last 2 years. That's what made him segment himself and lead the polls right now, standing up for Quebecers in terms of language rights, immigration, and the independence, even though it would bankrupt us within the first year, I might add. This would have been the best opportunity to position ourselves in terms of having national and Quebec pride, and switch the focus to start talking about what young people are struggling with, as well as seniors, and increase the high-level paying jobs and lower the cost of living and lower the prices that are charged by large and greedy corporations. This would have been the best moment to do that and segment themselves at the last stage of the campaign, because the voting actually starts on June 9th, their final get out the vote message.